Hey, what's up guys? So for today's video, this week's video, it's gonna be a little different. I'm gonna be showing you guys what I've really been working on the most this past week, which is my car. The reason why I've been working on it so much is because since we're moving, we haven't moved everything yet from the house that we used to live at. So I was renting these U-Haul trailers so that we could move everything that we needed to. And I couldn't actually rent them because of a few things. The main reason is because of the electrical in my car. And the electrical in my car was messed up because before it would not show up. Now I went ahead and fixed it. It's not fixed now. And the reason why it's not fixed is because it created a different issue for me. But let me show you. I fixed it to where my tail light will light up once I turn on my headlight. So now that my headlight is on, and I'm gonna explain to you what the problem was in its full scope. But I just wanna show you guys step by step. So I had a problem where my tail light wasn't showing up. And the reason why, and this is for people that might have this product right here, the U-Haul high energy 3-to-2 wire taillight converter. And they say that it's like a 4-point converter, which it has 4 points there. So that makes sense. But it has more than 4 wires. At least going this way. It's got 5 wires, right? And those 5 wires connect to the turn right signal, the stop light, the turn left signal, the tail light, and the ground. And the problem that I was having before is that it would not show my tail light, and it would also not show my left turn signal. The only thing that was lighting up was my right turn signal. And the weirdest thing would happen whenever my left turn signal, when I would use it, see it does a hyper flash. The reason why it's doing hyper flash now is because I switched it from the regular incandescent light bulb that it had before with a little coil in the middle to these LEDs. And these LEDs, see I have LEDs pretty much on every part of my car now. And you know, my car is not a very crazy car or expensive or anything, but it's very common. So if you have this issue, I can help you solve it. The reason why I was doing that, where it would hyper flash like it's hyper flashing now, is because the bulb was going out. The bulb was turning, and it was a bad bulb. But now that I fixed it, I put this new bulb in. It still hyper flashes because it's a LED. So the LEDs have a low wattage. So the car thinks that it's a bad bulb, but it's not. So I'm gonna fix that in the future. And the way that I'm gonna fix that is gonna be with these. I think they're called equalizers or something. Let me see. Yeah, these load equalizers. And I'm gonna do that. But first, I wanna show you a different problem that I had. And I'm just taking you step by step with the first problem that I had, which was a bad bulb. But then once I fixed that, it didn't actually fix the problem that I had, which was my left turn signal wouldn't come on, and my right turn signal was the only one that came on. And my tail light would also not come on. Now you see the tail light is on, and I fixed that issue. Obviously this wire is disconnected, and I'll get to that in a second, the reason why I had to disconnect that wire. But, and maybe somebody can help me figure out why or how to fix that problem, because I haven't figured out a way to fix it other than doing this. But the way that I fixed my problem earlier, which was just one of them was coming on, was by grounding that wire. I had to make sure that that wire was ground fully. It was sort of ground before. This one right here, the white wire, it was sort of ground before, but it was still wiggling. Now if I try to pull on it or anything, it does not even wiggle on the ground. And the reason, what I had to do for that, you can see I sanded it down a little bit. That didn't fix the problem. The thing that fixed the problem was actually changing that screw. So maybe if I change that screw again to a different screw, it'll fix the other problem that I'm having. And the other problem that I'm having now is that it's doing something weird because and I won't be able to show you now, but I'll just describe it. Whenever I would press on the brakes, it would do this. Whenever I press on the brakes, it's not doing it now, but it would have those flash, the hazards, and they wouldn't be blinking, and they would just be solid, and they would be very low voltage. You could see it on the screen here on the dash that they were just kind of like barely lit, but it was making it to where if I would press the brake and I would turn my left turn signal, I couldn't do both at the same time. You see I'm pressing my brake right now. The reason why I have this PVC pipe is so that I could do troubleshooting, but it wouldn't actually allow me to press the brake and do my turning signal at the same time, because the signal from the brake would override the turning signal. So the way I had to fix that was simply by going ahead and disconnecting these. So that actually fixed the problem. Just going ahead and disconnecting these from where they were before. And so that way, I didn't know if it was my wiring or if it was U-Haul's. It ended up being U-Haul's. Now, probably after I finish making this video, I'll probably go ahead and just disconnect that ground and do a different screw. And I don't think that would make it any different. So that's probably not going to fix it. But I know for sure this fixes it. And if you can see here, I've got some other wiring here I want to show you guys before I just end this video. And I don't know if I have anything else that I want to say, but I think that could help somebody that was having that problem. I also got one of these. So these are pretty cool. This is not on right now, but where's the button to turn it on? I can show you. So this is the Wolf box. You can get them on Amazon. I think they're like $120. And I like this. I just finished wiring it fully to it's got a GPS up there, so it can tell you the direction that you're going in. It's a dash cam, and not only is it a dash cam, but it's also a backup camera. So I'll show you guys. There's my license plate. So there you go. You got the backup camera and the dash cam. So I thought that was pretty cool. I got it off of Amazon. It just came in. I was doing my wiring, and I went ahead and did that and got that taken care of. So to recap real quick, let me pop this. If you're having this issue where you press your brakes and both of your turning signals are coming on, it could be because you have these LEDs like I do. Okay, I think it might be because of the LEDs. And so because I have LEDs here and on my turning signal, I got the amber ones. I don't know if you can see them, but they're in there right there. Because of all that, anytime that I would press my brake, it would turn on my hazards and they would just stay on, no blinking. And it would make it to where I could not turn left or right. I could not indicate. I could turn my car, but I could not indicate that I was turning left or right. And on the road, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. People don't really do that in Florida anyway, but it's just nice to be able to do that. So I'm glad that I got this issue fixed. And now basically all I have to do is whenever I want to rent a U-Haul, I just gotta put those cables back in. This one right here, that's marked. And then the other one over here is only one, and that's the blue one here. So, I mean, I think that's pretty much it. I just wanted to share that with you guys for this week's video. And for those of you that watch my videos and that like to subscribe to my channel and are looking forward to the $500 giveaway that we're doing on June 7th, it's still gonna happen. I haven't been able to work on the Minecraft server quite as much because of the issues that I've been working on, because I need to be able to rent a U-Haul to be able to move all the stuff from the other house to this house. And we're making progress every week. We don't want to do it all at once because that would just be kind of stressful for us. And this way we can just do it 1 week at a time, a little bit at a time, and we're gonna get there eventually. So that's gonna be it for this week's video, and yeah. I will tune in next week and look forward to that giveaway that we're going to be doing on June 7th, 2024. It's going to be based around Minecraft. If you don't have Minecraft, download it, and that way you can be part of the giveaway and you could win $500. So I'm going to be hiding an item in there, and I know I talked about the electrolysis, the hydrogen powered that they were able to create with their pyramids, and one day I will be doing a hydrogen hybrid. So it's going to be gas like this motor is now. It's going to be the same motor, and it's going to also have hydrogen somewhere else in this engine bay. It's going to have an electrolysis process where it's going to be powering my car, and I'm going to show you guys. So stay tuned if you want to be part of the journey here, where we share with people what's really possible. Peace.